going on, everyone? Trav here with Chaotic Strategies, and we're coming back with another game board review video. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these videos, but I got a new game board that just released a little while ago, and I wanted to get it played and kind of get through everything, kind of figure out how it all works, and then get a video thrown out, so that way you guys can determine whether you would want to buy this game or not. If you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell, so that way you guys are always notified when I throw out new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be going over this little gem here, the Pokemon Battle Academy. Guys, this game is awesome. It's a lot of fun. Pokemon pretty well turned their card game essentially into a board game, kind of, okay? It's a lot of fun to play. It's really easy to play. It's great for kids, you know, if kids are wanting to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game, or if you yourself are wanting to get in and learning how to play the Pokemon trading card game. This is a fantastic box set. This set is about $20, depending on, you know, where you shop, but all across the board, it's about $20. So without me sitting here talking about it all night, why don't we just go ahead, bust it open, so that way I can show you guys exactly what all comes with it and how this whole board game works. Alright, so this is what comes in the box for Pokemon Battle Academy. Again, this was made, developed, and produced all by the Pokemon Trading Company International, and this is really fantastic. They pretty much put together anything and everything that you would need to learn how to play the Pokemon trading card game. So you get 3 decks. Okay, you have your basic Pikachu deck that is pre-made, 60 cards, and it also comes with a Raichu GX card. You also have a Charizard deck, same deal, 60 cards, very basic, put together with a GX Charizard, a holo in it, and then you also have a advanced play deck, again, 60 cards, and this one has a GX Mewtwo in it. Also, it comes with all the different books. Okay, it comes with a book for how to play the Charizard deck, the Pikachu deck, and then you also have the advanced rule book as well. So that way, once you get the hang of it, you can go into the advanced rule book and learn how to play more deeper and more strategically within the Pokemon trading card game. You also get a very nice oversized coin that comes with the box, and you get a whole bunch of counters that also come with your GX tokens to use your GX abilities, and then, like I said, all these different counters to track all the battle damage that your Pokemon take. Now, as for the board goes, I'm going to kind of move everything out of the way. So the great thing about this is an actual board, about the size of a Monopoly board, if not the exact same size, and it is solid. Okay, this is not a paper board, this is an actual playing board, and everything is lined out. You have your 5 spots for the bench, your 2 active spots, your prize cards laid out, 6 on each side, your deck, and your discard piles. Now, they actually introduced a speed way to play Pokemon where you only have 4 prize cards instead of the 6. And if you guys like any further tutorials on how to play Pokemon the trading card game, by all means check out our mini series. It's down in our playlists, how to play Pokemon. Okay, we have that all set up, and we go through several videos teaching you guys how to play anything and everything about Pokemon the trading card game. This pretty much does the same thing, a much simpler breakdown. It has a list of all the different things that you can do during your turn, and if you get confused or not quite sure, you can always refer back to any one of the 3 manuals that they throw in here as well. So when you first pick this up, your player 1 Charizard deck and your player 2 Pikachu deck are going to be stacked already, and you open up these booklets. It tells you exactly how they're stacked here. And then when you flip to the next page, it tells you exactly how to draw what you're going to draw, and it gives you a complete breakdown of everything that you need to do to play Pokemon the trading card game. So very fantastic breakdown, especially, you know, make it very simple for kids that want to learn how to play. Makes it very simple for adults that either haven't got into it or have gone on a hiatus for a while and are just getting back into it and need a refresher course on how to play the game. So all in all, very fantastic layout. I like how they did everything. I like that you get 3 decks to choose from that you can play with, and, you know, for being very generic basic decks, they're really not too bad. They're a lot of fun to play. So those are all the pros with this particular board game and the way everything is set up. Now, there are some cons that myself, my kids, and my buddy Brandon, who I had also come over and play the game, that we all kind of had as well. So the biggest thing that Brandon and I noticed first off when we get it is that there's no spot for stadium cards. So one of our pet peeves was, the stadium cards, they're a playing focal point within the game. So, to us it makes sense to have a spot to put your stadium cards. Also, within each of these decks, there are no stadium cards in them at all. So that kind of took us by surprise. Stadiums, a lot of people use stadiums. Stadiums have a lot of good attributes that they bring to the game. So, we thought at least in the advanced deck there would be a stadium card. Unfortunately, there's not. So that's one con, and we're kind of nitpicking here, but still, you want to know how to play the game. You want to learn how to play the game. Stadiums are in the game, so you kind of want to throw those in there so that way you know how and when to activate those as well. The other biggest thing that my kids had a big complaint about, and we did too, was that there's a lot of the same cards in these decks, like Bug Catchers and Cynthia's. They pretty much have 4 of every copy of those, 4 of every copy of How in all of these decks. So you don't really get, a very wide variety of cards. Now I understand these are just very basic decks. I mean, the whole thing together costs about $20, so you can't expect to get, good solid tournament decks right off the bat. But they could have thrown in a little bit of variety into the decks, so that way kids and adults could, play different things and kind of get a feel for different mechanics that are within the game. But other than that, all in all, I think it's very fantastic. One other complaint that I had with this as well is that your bench on the board game or on the board itself are very tight, especially when you are running sleeved decks. Brandon and I got our actual, competitive decks out and played on here, and it is extremely tight with sleeved cards. Even without sleeved cards, none of these cards in here are sleeved. They all come pre-packaged just like so, and there's our Raichu in this one. So there's no sleeves, and even then they are extremely tight on the bench, and even up here when you're trying to play your supporters and your items as well. But given the size of the board, like I said, it's about the size of a Monopoly board, which I can understand why they didn't go bigger. You'd have to spend more money in marketing and advertising and in shipping and all that. So I get why they stayed with the generic size, but having it spaced out a little bit easier, I think they could have utilized some room on the board a little bit better. But again, that's just my opinion and just kind of being nitpicky. So that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. I don't feel like I need to go into know how to learn how to play the game. It's very straightforward. It explains everything to you. It breaks down how to play the game. And if you'd like to look at any other tutorials or deeper concepts of how to play Pokemon the trading card game, you can always check out our How to Play Pokemon section on our channel. Alright guys, and that's Pokemon Battle Academy. Very straightforward, not a whole lot to it, but it's a really neat concept on teaching people how to play the Pokemon trading card game, and the fact that they include a nice, heavy, durable board to play on saves you from having to go out and, buy mats to accommodate 2 players. That board accommodates 2 players very well. Now to get on into our rating, I decided to change up how we rate the board games. Beforehand, I was just kind of throwing out, my personal experience with the game, and just kind of throwing out my rating on it. So instead what I did, I got my kids together, we all played together, and then I had my kids give me a number between 1 and 5, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest, on what they thought of the game. I also had my buddy Brandon come over so that way he could test it out, play it himself, because he's a big Pokemon player just like myself, and that way he could give me his star rating as well. So with 3 out of my 4 kids that played the game, my youngest is still a little too young to play, still working on reading. So I got 2 5-star ratings and a 3-star rating. The 3-star rating got 3 stars because she just got tired of seeing Bug Catcher, Cynthia, that type of deal. Just all around too many of the same cards. So she had fun playing it, but she felt like she didn't really get to play different variety of cards that she would have liked to see, especially since all my kids collect Pokemon cards. Now, myself and Brandon both gave it a 4-star rating, simply because there are some things that we thought that they could have improved on, right? Like having a stadium section for the stadium cards, you know, mixing up the variety of cards a little bit. The board's kind of cramped for what you got, so just kind of little nitpicking things there. But all in all, even with 2 4-star ratings, it's a fantastic way for people to get into the trading card game and learn how to play the trading card game. So I took all those numbers and I averaged them all together, which gives Pokemon Battle Academy a 4.2 star rating, which is fantastic. Very good rating. So with that, that's today's video, guys. That's today's game review. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, comment, let me know what you think. If you guys have this board game, let us know what you think of the board game. If you like it, what kind of tweaks should the Pokemon Trading Company have made differently or done differently with the game? Also, if you guys would like to purchase this game, I will leave a link down in the description box below to tcgplayer.com. Fantastic website. If you guys haven't checked it out, I highly recommend that you should. You can find anything and everything trading card game related, collectible card game related, board games, supplies, merchandise, just anything and everything you can think of for tabletop gaming is at tcgplayer.com, and every click and every purchase helps support this channel at no extra cost to you. With that, I hope you guys are being safe out there. Be sure to wash your hands, and we'll see you next week in a round of new videos.